Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today I am going to refresh your knowledge on the GRYPHON or share more opinions about the tank, if I can say so. I have played with this mother trucker for 26 games, so I have more than first impressions to say about this vehicle, and I thought it is going to be a better tank. It could be a problem of me as a player because I'm far away from being the best heavy tank player. I don't like this type of tanks, but I've seen something else while playing with this vehicle. The gun can be pretty trollish, and I was expecting that the gun would be way more accurate than it was. Anyways, how the things are going to look like, we are going to play some live games. After that, we are going to showcase 3 best games which we managed to get over 26 games. All of the games are 6k plus, so you will see what to expect from the tank and what you can get with a bit better score, right? But until then, we are going to be gaming, and we are going to hopefully show how disgusting the gun can be on this vehicle. Obviously, we rated the vehicle on the index page already. I gave it 4 stars. I thought the tank is going to end up 4.5, which doesn't make the tank horrible. There is obviously evaluation over there. If you are into that, feel free to stop and read it. And overall, the gun handling ended up 3.5 stars at this point in time, right? I think it is important thing to say, and I think it is important thing to highlight, right? So maybe you are going to change your mind because once again, the first video was very strong, at least in my opinion, how we played with the tank and what kind of session we had, right? Anyways, what is the plan? The plan is simple. With this tank, you want to stay hold down. You do not want to play. You do not want to play in the open ground. Also, I really want to highlight one thing. I read your comments. I've seen some people are trying to compare this vehicle against the Concept 1B. Concept 1B significantly better tier to tier. I can guarantee you that. The whole point. How are you playing with this tank? You have burst or early burst. Whenever you are arriving into position, you do pom-pom, so 2 shots in 2.5 seconds, and then you are playing normally, if obviously you can do that, and if you can burst the damage, right? It is definitely not the best tank in the world of tanks, and in my opinion, it's far away from being broken, okay? I really want to say that, I want to highlight that, and please keep this in mind. Now, at this point in time, after 2 shells, we can beat the living crap out of this Mr. E5. Although Arta slapped me, so not much what I can change about that. It's okay. It's okay, we have all time in the world of tanks. As a matter of fact, if you would pay attention to what is happening over there, we can clearly see that enemy... we can make a bit more aggression towards the enemy team, right? And this is exactly what we are going to be doing. This is exactly how we are going to be gaming this battle. I would love to cross like this, but I have a feeling that it is not going to be the finest thing from our side, and as a matter of fact, I probably will return back to the first position. I was considering to make a hardcore pressure like this, but I think we are going to be okay over there, honestly. I think we are going to be all right here. All I want to see enemies saying, oh, we can try to make a bit of pressure, right? That's all I need for a full happiness. It's okay. Now we are loading the gold ammunition towards beautiful Analik. That's what we are going to be doing, and we are trying to penetrate him in the face. This shouldn't be an issue since we are playing against the lower tier, so once again we can just simply shred him and the DPM works just fine. Very good matchmaking for us. I truly want to highlight that matchmaking is very nice. Now, while we are relocating, I am thinking how we could slap this E5. I hope Concept isn't sitting here anymore. No, he isn't. Beautiful. So we can simply go for the Mr. E5. I think this is the best play for us at this point in time, right? It's okay. We can definitely get closer. We don't need to be worried about this. Too bad I missed the shot, but that is on me. And now we don't need to wait until we are going to have 2 in the mag because it is unnecessary. And now we are just simply using our DPM without overthinking too much. This is what we are doing at this point in time. Beautiful shot to the Mr. E5. That is okay. And now all we need to do, we need to eliminate him from the game, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. Good, we are aiming all right. And now we can make a bit of pressure. Once again, extremely good matchmaking for us, fellas. Very, very good. Again, playing against the tier 8s. This is way too good to be true. Way too good to be true. Okay, how we can get involved more against the concept? I am considering to make pressure like so. And hopefully we can punish him twice in the back, right? That's the point, that's the goal, that's the dream, and after that we can eliminate him in the face. That's what I would love to see. That is 1, that is 2, good. We are on the reload, he knows that. We can push a bit more aggressive over there, that's okay. We are going for another shot. Beautiful, 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 and he is down to fartable. That is okay, not a big deal, everything is completely fine. You know what is the funny thing? My mission was to show that this tank is not as good as I initially thought the tank is, because I was honestly considering between 4.5 and 5 where the index rating goes, right? And in the end of the day, we are having a very, very, very good score. And we are having extremely good score now. And what can you do about this? Absolutely nothing, but I'm not complaining. I mean, it is how it is, right? It is how it is. Okay. How do we want to get more use of all of this? 6 seconds left, we could say hello for the DZT. Do I want to go for a base defense? Maybe. Yeah. Base defense sounds like the best option and the best plan over there. Let's try to do that. Hopefully it will work, and hopefully we will get a bit of the use. Now, what I am thinking that Mr. Kunze should be making pressure here. And indeed he is. Indeed he is. Do I really care about that? 2 guys are capping the base. How we could get more? How we could get more? Arta is clicking. That's understandable. Not the first time, not the last time. KPZ concept should be able to decap the base, or at least that's what I am hoping for, right? I did not notice the Lansen, that's okay, and most likely now we are going to get slaughtered. Good, good, I'm not complaining about this, we are kind of alright, we will survive, we are big boys, right? I'm trying to stay hold down to the best of my, for my abilities, that's okay. Meanwhile, we have Kunze, and we are dead. It's okay. That was a misplay in the end. Maybe in my mind I tried to play worse with it. I do not know. I was spamming quite a bit of the gold ammunition, but in the end of the day, the score is very, very, very nice. And once again, my mission was to show the gun handling, that it can troll quite a bit, but looks like the moment you click a record button, the gun is saying, oh, wait a second, we can definitely behave, and we can definitely show how we can do the things, right? Anyways, it's okay. We still have 1 or 2 games left. We are going to be okay. I truly hope that the second game will troll us way, way, way more, so you could see how it feels like. Anyways, 6.1 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage, high caliber. That was a good game, and 20,000 profits as well. That was quite lucky. Let's see the next game. You can't make this shit up, can you? Would you look at that? At this point in time, we are having matchmaking of the dreams. With a tier 8, we are playing with a tier 10 tank, and we are banging the tier 8s. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Luck is luck, and this is how we are playing, and this is how we are doing the things. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Let's see. I would love to play in the heavy line, but I'm a bit paranoid with a can opener. I may need to go gold on that mother trucker, but that's okay, and that is understandable. Let's see. I do not want to make too much pressure here. I don't really think it is worth it. I think it is way too risky of the play. But what we could do here, we could try to play hold down, or we could try to hope that enemies would make pressure like so, right? Okay, that is definitely pressure, that's okay. We gave 2, we took 1. Not the worst trade, but not the best trade either. It is okay. In the end of the day, we need to keep in mind that Mr. T10 is going to be sitting here, and he is going to most likely wait until we are going to peek here around the corner. Oh, Kavafor Kreslevsky, please get involved. Just please get involved, Kavafor Kreslevsky. We are going to make your life so much better. You will enjoy this a lot. You will enjoy this a lot. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, not a big surprise. Not a big surprise that T10 is instantly peeking, right? That's fine. We have 2 guys making a hardcore pressure, that is okay. Can opener, I am allowing can opener to go a bit more in front, and now we can and we will get more involved here, right? Oh, DZT is trying to flank us, right? Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Mr. DZT. Okay. Yeah, and we are dead. It's fine. That is completely understandable. Between the can opener and this, let's get real. Folks are going to be focusing this tank. Nothing to cry about, nothing to complain about. Games like this will happen, right? And people will try to F you up. And this is not a big surprise. And as a matter of fact, that was quite silly by the enemies, right? They killed me. Congratulations, but they threw like 4 tanks for that shit. Was it a smart decision? In my opinion, not really, but hey, that is the score, right? I'm okay with that. Pay attention at the amount of the damage bounced. Nothing. Nada. 0. You know what? I want to play one more. Let's see the score. And we are back. That was actually very fast one. After we died, enemy team, cluck, all of them died. 2.3 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage. I'm glad that it happened and you are seeing the games like this. This is very good. 29,000 profits, although most of the profits are coming from completing the mission. I want to highlight that this is not a premium tank, right? And one more for a good measure, hopefully against the tier 10s. Okay, tier 9s will do the job. Overlord, standard battle. We will try to be playing here, hold down. Hopefully enemies will think, oh, I'm powerful and I can take this position. If they will, we are going to be farming them like there is no tomorrow. We are going to be playing with a more accurate setup. I think this is the proper way to do the things, right? And there are quite a bit of the heavy tanks, so there is a tiny possibility that they are going to be playing in the 1-2 line. But once again, speaking about 1-2 line, if needed, we are going to return to this position and we should be relatively okay to deal with them, right? That's what we need for a full happiness. This game, I think we can definitely do 4,000 to 5,000 depending on the situation, depending how our brain will work and how the gun will behave. I truly would love to show you that the gun can troll. I truly would love to show you that. As an example, this gun compared to the E5, it's not even close. And in the first video, I was quite impressed where the gun goes and it treated us relatively well, right? But in this situation, it's definitely not the case. Or I supposed to say, when I played more with this vehicle, I noticed the tendency of the gun to troll us. Okay. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Okay. Okay. Can we say it is trollish? I would definitely say, yeah, sure we can. Sure we can. Very nice. What we know Donkavica is sniping from over there. Does it bother us? Not really. I am feeling completely fine with all of this. Good. Can opener or conqueror? Actually, conqueror is sitting over there. For some reason, I have allergy for can openers. It's okay. Mr. Conqueror, how are you doing? All we need to do, we need to slap him twice. That would be 1, he is reacting. And that would be 2. Not the easiest shot, not gonna lie, but we are going to be okay. We are going to be alright. Relax, take it easy, we have all time in the world of tanks, we do not need to cock our pants, we are feeling okay. We are definitely feeling okay. The question is, he is not going to be playing over there anymore and I cannot judge him for that. I definitely cannot judge him for that anymore. Huh. How about this Mr. Kapazam? Is he still in the same position? Donkevica, how are you doing? Good luck hitting shots like this through the distance. Gold on at this point in time, since we will need to fight against the 60 DP for obvious reasons, right? Good. The best thing about this tank is that you are not losing your DPM and you can keep bursting, right? This is definitely the finest thing about this tank and it definitely feels very, very nice in certain situations. It definitely does. It definitely does, fellas. Okay, Conqueror is down to Fartable. At this point, he should be quite upset with this game. At least that's what I want to believe. And now we should be able to eliminate him from the game. Yep, that's the case. Good, good, good. And now we want to say hello for a 60 TP or alternatively for the Donkevica sniping from the back, right? That would be absolutely amazing and that would be awesome. 3 seconds left. Very, very good. We can see Donkevica sitting over there. We are slapping him once. We are slapping him. We are attempting to slap him twice and unfortunately we missed the shot. Good, good, good. Very, very good. This is what I want to show you. This is what I want to show you. Longer distance doesn't feel as good, and I'm telling you, less experienced players will struggle heavily with this tank. Heavily. This is probably a stupid idea from my side, but it's an idea nevertheless. What I would love to see, I would love to see the Centurion action shit somewhere around this area, or alternatively to slap the Fava. Soon we are going to figure out, can we do that or not. For Fava, definitely not. For Centurion, that is a different question. What is the chance that he got involved over there? We know where everyone is, apart Mr. Centurion. We are not sure where the Centurion is sitting at. Aha, we know. Now minus 800 for Centurion. That is kind of straightforward. Boom, boom. Beautiful. And now we can keep slapping him in 2 seconds. 1 second. Do I want to peek? If he is smart, he is going to try to peek like so. Not a big surprise. He is trying to escape from here. I definitely cannot judge him for that. This is a smart idea. Now, we know about the 2 Artas. We are very, very well aware of that. That's 1, that's 2. It is okay. We are surviving this. We definitely cannot complain. And now I would love to have a decent side angle to Mr. Centurion. I heard him firing. This is exactly what I'm talking about, where the gun goes. Second shot was my mistake. I cannot complain about this, but the first shot was definitely straight up unlucky. Arta is about to claim my life anyways. I am very, very well aware of that, unless mother truckers would slaughter that bastard. I hope for the best, but we'll see. He just missed his shot. That is okay. We should be able to eat him. Good. And now we are going for the 60 TP. Until we will arrive, we will have 2 in the magazine and we should be able to clip him, right? At least that's what I want to believe and that's what I am hoping for in this situation. Let's see. He's trying to escape. We are aiming for back of the turret for the ammo rack and maybe to ammo rack him completely. Now, obviously, we can still shoot him once again if Emil won't claim him. Beautiful. And this is the game. It was very, 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 very hard battle. I needed to think what I am doing. And I'm telling you, if it happened to be you are a casual player, be warned about this. To play with a heavy tank with a poor armor or not the greatest armor, it is very, very, very hard thing to do. It is very, very hard thing to do, okay? Keep this in mind. That being said, all in all, first game was very, very beautiful. Second game was unlucky. Enemies made pressure that was silly or stupid, call it however you want to, and the third game was just simply hard. Sometimes it happens, not much what we can change about this. Second by experience, second by the damage, we lost 60,000 credits, which is completely understandable, and after 3 games the performance is 4,200 to 200 assisting damage. I still think that we are going to have gamers with this tank that would be able to get probably 5,000 DPG. I am not going to do that. I am not that good, fellas. Where the damage goes, good luck for that. But this is what I have to share with you. Now, I am going to showcase 3 more games, the best games which we had. All of them are over 6,000, right? And you can see how the tank behaves, what kind of decisions I am making, and do you want to purchase it or not, right? I truly believe in that many players will not enjoy this vehicle just because of the pure difficulty, how difficult it is to play with this tank. Truly. And by the way, tank is rated in the index page. You can see armor model, you can see absolutely everything there. That being said, let's teleport straight into the action. Hey, I need 5 coins. How I can claim it? Unbelievable. What the flying F was that? You are getting the drops by watching the stream, sir. 3 years, extendable to 5. Here you go. Hey, do you remember your first chair for streaming and why it was banana box? My first chair for streaming was wooden kitchen chair. Wooden kitchen chair. And as a matter of fact, that chair outplayed many players. I remember I went for a smoke or I went for a faka or something like this, or maybe something happened and I needed to leave, and the chair won the game against some kind of enemy. I do not know how, and I'm not complaining. Skill, Cust likes to make the tanks drift. Oh, I think so. Emil Fox, I see you, my man, I see you. How are you doing this fine day, my man? How I can make pressure? 113 euro for it. It is not that much. 113 euros for it is not that much. You're talking about the tank. The thing is, people have a different understanding for money and for wealth. For someone, 100 euros is nothing to go for a dinner. And for someone, 100 euros is to live for 2 weeks or for a month. So it is very, very different thing for everyone, speaking about the wealth or speaking about the money, right? Sir Guinness, thank you very much for 50 months, thank you. Hi, 50 months anniversary, you are treating me to lunch tomorrow, no kurwa. Unbelievable. You see, that's the proper way. Subscribe to the skill for 50 months and you are going to get lunch. Right? And the lunch must be the value of the money that those subs brought. Right? I see how it goes. I see, my man, I see.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
That's why you have red ass, absolutely. Okay. I can clearly tell you one thing, that the gun of this tank isn't ideal. The gun of this tank isn't ideal. I think where the gun should stand is around 3 to 3.5. I think this is where this gun should stand. Maybe 3.5. Maybe 4. Maybe 4.5. Never mind, it's 5. It's 5.
Enemy armor destroyed. Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged them. Crack. Let's roll. One of our tracks is damaged. Crack hit. Gotcha.
I see that E4. 7,000 damage, 6 kills, 600 assisting damage.
Penetration. We didn't penetrate their armor.
It is not really a peak time. So it's understandable. Oh, 3 minutes for a tier 6? No. Really? Seems like very potent tank, but it has its limitations in the armor and gun handling, which means it's very hard for you not to fuck up. Hard for you not to fuck up? Yeah, that's not good, is it?
We didn't even scratch them.
Whenever we are saying it's hard not to fuck up, oh, look, another free tier 10 to claim. Free? I think we have a different understanding from the free.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor on fire.
Free-ish. Free-ish! Блядь. Bunch of whales, no? Bunch of whales.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
With free experience you can get free tank, don't you? Sure. Sure, but in order to get the free experience... In order to get the free experience, there are two choices. Either you play the game like an animal, a lot, right? or either you open your wallet. And I think for 99.99999% of the folks, this isn't free. No, Gusor, make a mistake.
That one bounced. Got him.
He's not aware of that I have two in the mag. Skill, I really think there is a lot more people than you think that can get this tank without ever spending real money on the game. I think you are overestimating this. I think you are overestimating this. I truly think so. We can see. We can definitely see.
Enemy is hit.
The tendency, right? Old school players without spending money, will they be able to get this tank? I mean, 1 million free experience is fuck ton of the free experience. You cannot say it's a pocket change, you know? We are not talking about 100k. We're talking about, whatever, 700k. That's a lot. That is a lot. How many free-to-play players can get this tank for free? Very little. Very little. Very, very, very little. Maybe we have the folks. Maybe we have the folks that have the free experience lurking around, right? From the previous purchases, sure. Then it's completely fine, it's understandable. But other than that, and considering how many sales we had before, I'm talking about assembly store or not, right? This is rough. This is rough.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
This is rough.
They injured our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor destroyed.
And we need to keep in mind that many World of Tanks players are already sucked dry, right? We need to keep this in mind.
Vehicle destroyed. Enemy armor is hit.
The tank has potential for sure. 6.8 thousand damage, 5 kills, a swanker, high caliber. Still doesn't change the fact that it is a very, very, very difficult mother trucker to play with. More about the tank. And purely, we can see that the gun handling can be a bit naughty. You know what I mean? Gun handling doesn't feel the best.
Enemy is hit. Enemy is hit.
Now, you are just bursting. Now you don't overthink, and you just burst.
We can even scratch them.
I tried to aim for a track, so I would say that was my stupidity, right?
We've damaged them.
Very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful, but not ideal. You added 1 hour and 2 hour time for map rotation. Very helpful. Yes, sir. Community asked for it.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Support index page.
Enemy
Thank you,
armor is
Sarah.
damaged.
Vokulks, I very much appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much, mate. It is my pleasure and it is my honor, and there is still a lot of good things to come. I can guarantee you that.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
We are just starting our journey.
Enemy armor is damaged.
You don't need to overthink with this tank. You can shoot
Enemy armor
whenever you have a shell. You don't need to hold 2 in the mag, which is great.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Very, very, very beneficial thing. And if enemies are cocking the things up and allowing me to get into the 2 in the magazine, then I am able to quickly burst the shit, right? Which is a very, very, very good thing.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy armor destroyed. Penetration.
Yeah. There is still a lot of good things for us to do.
Got him. Enemy hit.
He will ram me. 6.1 thousand damage, 1.1 thousand assisting damage. Okay. Okay. After those 3 games, it is up to you what kind of decision you are going to make. The tank is expensive, 1 million free experience, and I think many people do not really have that many resources at this point in time. But once again, it's up to you. That being said, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.